Hey guys, this is Evan from Classic Nation. Welcome to or welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the dash gauges, knobs, and dials on my 1949 Cadillac Convertible. The technology for 1949 was pretty advanced. Stay tuned. So here's what we've got. My 1949 Cadillac Convertible. Let's take a closer look at these gauges. What we've got is a mostly original 1949 dash. I haven't modified a whole bunch of stuff yet, and I plan to keep it pretty original. But the technology for 49 was pretty incredible. Let's start over here on the driver's side door. This is obviously the door handle. Right here we've got a 4-gang switch for power windows in the car. From the driver's side, you could roll up all 4 windows and roll down all 4 windows. This was a combination of electric and hydraulic to get that to work. Pretty special. Right here, this is obviously the window roller for the cozy window in the quarter. If you take a look at the dash here, again, this is a very original dash gauge cluster showing the speed up top, a couple of turn signal indicators right here, oil pressure gauge here, battery gauge here, temperature gauge here, fuel gauge here. Just to the left of the gauges is the headlight switch. Now, if you look down here at the very bottom, we'll start with the very bottom left. This first knob is the hood release. Immediately inside of that is the vent control. You pull this and it opens up a vent that comes from the engine bay, puts fresh air back here up under the thing. The next control here is the e-brake. Got a little T-handle switch for that. T-handle lever, rather. These two buttons, knobs right here, the one on the left that has this little button on the inside, a lot of folks don't know what that is. This is actually for the window washer. The switch to turn the wipers on, and then the button on the inside is to spray the water on the windows. Pretty cool. The knob that's immediately on this side of that, it's the fog lights. These cars had an optional fog light where up front, underneath the 2 headlights, you've got fog lights. This car came with the fog lights, but some didn't. And so this would be the knob for the park lights or the running lights that are located in that same spot up underneath the headlights. Coming over here to this side of the column, this button right here is the starter button. So the way these cars worked is you turn the key over to the on position and then push the button to engage the starter. Pretty cool. This is the cigarette lighter. And down here we've got the power top actuator, which I've got disconnected right now because I don't have any top to put up. So we're still working on that. Over here in the center of the dash is what would be the original AM radio. I've got a retro sound radio in there that looks similar to the original, but got some modern features and functions that the original didn't have. Again, I've got a hidden stereo in here with a couple of 6x9 speakers and a small sub so that I can hear music, which is superior to what the original AM radio audio setup would have been like. Right over here, we've got the hidden ashtray kind of integrated into this dash bezel. And then right here, we've got the clock, which is a cool feature for 1949. Have a clock right in front of the passenger. Over on the opposite door, again, you've got the cozy window and the door lever. And even though this car has had the interior upgraded, there would be a power window switch on the passenger side, and there typically would be switches on both of the rear sides to actuate the power windows in the rear. Pretty cool for 1949. There you have it, guys. Quick little walkthrough of all of the dash instruments and knobs on my 49 Cadillac. Over the next year or so, I plan on diving into the car, doing a mild restoration / resto mod to it, and fixing some of the things that aren't working perfectly, and more importantly, taking it back to the original looking interior. So stay tuned for that. Thanks again for sticking with Classic Nation. We'll see you guys in the next video.